Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for coming back. How is everyone doing? As for me, I'm fine. You can see, if you're coming by my channel for the first time, you're welcome as well. This is Virtue Grace. Have you subscribed? I guess no. So please go ahead and click the subscribe button, and please, when you do, click the bell beside it. Thank you for subscribing. So from today we are talking hair. So I saw a news item on Skynews, skynews.com.net or so. I saw this news article that they put up there about this hairstyle, and linking it to coronavirus. So I felt the impetus to talk about the issue and just set some records straight. You know what I'm saying? I actually saw this on Lydia Forson's Instagram handle, and Lydia, by the way, is a Ghanaian actress, very talented, someone I love so much. And when I saw that she mentioned the issue about the article on her timeline, I got inquisitive and decided to go search deeper, and I actually found that it was true what she had said on her timeline about the article from Sky News and the representation of this beautiful aspect of our culture in that news item. So the story is that on Sky News they talked about this hairstyle, and then they tried to misrepresent the whole essence of this hairstyle by linking it to the coronavirus pandemic and making it to appear as though we are resorting to this hairstyle because it's coronavirus, and we all know how the COVID-19 virus looks something like this, okay, because of the spikes on it and all of that. So I felt like hair is such an important aspect of who we are, culturally and socially. So it's important to set the record straight. For the longest time, for time immemorial, this particular hairstyle has been with us. Our forebears wore their hair in this manner. Our parents wore their hair in this manner. Personally, I grew up wearing my hair like this as a child, so an attempt to misrepresent this beautiful hairstyle and beautiful aspect of our culture is totally unacceptable. So if we go back to history, we'll find that hair was such a big deal and a vital part of our cultural expression and identity. People in the time past wore hair to communicate different meanings. It spoke to one's family background, one's marital status, one's financial status, one's social status, in terms of being from royalty or being rich and all of that. It spoke to all of that. So for instance, royals wore more elaborate hairstyles as compared to non-royals. People, for instance, who were mourning as at the time would probably wear their hair in a certain way to depict the period of mourning that they were in, and people going into festive mood to, of course, wear their hair in a way that depicted that festivity and that mood of general celebration and joy. Young girls, for instance, who were transitioning from adolescence into maturity and getting set for marriage would definitely wear their hair a certain way to depict that stage of their lives. Married women, of course, also wore their hairstyles in a certain way that depicted the fact that they were married women. You find that prevalent in all of our African cultures, but as time went on, of course, with modernization and the Western influence on our African culture, some of these beautiful aspects of our cultural expressions and identity began to change. That's why you found women constantly tending towards some Western hairstyles, of course, and that's as a result of the prevalent reinforcement of Eurocentric standards of beauty and expression. So a lot of our African women tended to tilt towards Eurocentric standards of beauty, but that does not mean our own standards are not beautiful or should be taken and misrepresented in such a critical time in history as this, where the entire humanity is facing an existential threat, where the COVID-19 pandemic is threatening our existence and we are all struggling for survival. It does not present an opportunity for this important aspect of our culture to be misrepresented and linked to a feared and deadly pandemic such as COVID-19. Young girls wore their hair in this manner to stimulate hair growth. So as a child, my mom plaited my hair with this thread just to ensure that my hair was straightened, and then my hair grew more faster. And a lot of people can attest to that. Africans, drop a comment. For those of you who grew up wearing this hairstyle, you can attest to the fact that this particular hairstyle enables your hair to grow faster. We've experienced it. I experienced it myself. And so yeah, that's it. And another thing that hair did was hair spoke to a woman's fertility. So a woman who had thick, dark, and neat hair was considered fertile and capable of bearing children who were very healthy and just happy children. So these are very important aspects of our culture that we express through hair, that we can't afford to lose to a negative time in history such as COVID-19. That's why I came here to set the record straight. Hair is very important to us. And no, Sky News, this is not coronavirus hairstyle. This hairstyle has been with us for time immemorial. I wore it, just like I said. A lot of people wore it, and it's important for us to set the record straight again, because over time important aspects of our cultural expressions and identity have been misrepresented, misinterpreted, and made to appear barbaric and unacceptable, ridiculous. But this is who we are. These are the cultural relics that our forebears bequeathed to us. But because of the increasing influence of the West on the world, and Africa not being an exception, we are made to perceive these important aspects of our cultural identity and expressions as bad. I mean, I want to have children, and I want to be able to plait my children's hair in this particular manner. I don't want you to have children who grow up and then, because this hairstyle has been associated with a negative aspect of human history, they would reject this hairstyle and say, oh no, I don't want it. This is beautiful. I want my children to experience this beautiful side of our culture. So if you agree with me, if you're an African and you are on the same position as I am, share this video wide. Let's set the record straight. It's important that we get the narrative right, because like everybody says, media is war. If this important hairstyle has been portrayed in a negative manner and misinterpreted and related to coronavirus just because of the way the virus looks, then it behoves on us as Africans to correct this misrepresentation. So this video is an effort in that direction, and as many as have the opportunity to set the record straight as well, by all means do that. Share this video, let the whole world see that no, this hairstyle is not coronavirus hairstyle. In my language, this hairstyle is called Tio Kishamo. Yes, so that's the name of this hairstyle, Tio Kishamo, not corona hairstyle. And I'm sure a lot of other African cultures have a particular name that they've given to this hairstyle. So call it the way it is. We don't want our children rebelling against our beautiful cultural identity and expression because of course, the fact that it has been associated with a negative aspect of history. I mean, it's important for us to be at liberty to express ourselves the way we deem best, the way that accurately represents who we are, regardless of the times we are in. According to that article, the reference was made to the fact that women are resorting to this hairstyle because the times are difficult and they cannot afford the more elaborate type of hairstyles, and that is a big lie. This hairstyle has been with us for a long time. A lot of people, regardless of the Western influence on our culture and our identity, a lot of people still wear their hair in this manner with just some modifications. They necessarily do not maybe leave the hair like this. Some people tend to adjust it and style it in a certain way, but people pretty much still wear their hairstyles like this. So they are not doing it because coronavirus is here. But even if people are resorting more to this hairstyle because of course there's lockdown and people can't afford to congregate and all of that just to curb the spread of the pandemic, then them resorting to it does not make it a coronavirus hairstyle. This is just a period in history where they are returning back to their authentic cultural expression and identity. So let that not be mistaken for a period in coronavirus pandemic and all of that, that people are adopting this hairstyle. And the article actually said that people are doing this to raise awareness about coronavirus. No, don't link this beautiful aspect of our culture, like I've been saying, to coronavirus. This hairstyle has nothing to do with coronavirus. It has been in existence from time immemorial. Okay, so that's what I pretty much wanted to set straight. I mean, I feel so beautiful, I feel so confident in myself wearing this hairstyle, and I can wear it to anywhere. This is who I am, this is my culture, this is my identity and my way of expression of beauty. So we should encourage conversations around this, so that more women are more confident and bold enough to be their authentic African self, and not feel the need to conform to certain standards of beauty that have been forced down on us by especially the West, in order for us to find acceptance or validation. This is beautiful, and you can wear your hair like this and still be confident and beautiful. It is not coronavirus. Let's not stigmatize this hairstyle by linking it to a deadly pandemic such as coronavirus. So like I said, share this video, share it wide. Let's set the record straight. Let's correct this misrepresentation of our beautiful cultural heritage and identity. Okay, so thank you so much guys for watching, and if you've not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and the bell beside it, so you get notified each time I upload new videos. And I do that weekly, daily. Okay, and you don't want to miss anything, do you? So thank you. I'll see you in my next video, but before then guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and be law abiding. Okay, bye. Mwah.